Zaraon, a young Trepan scientist, sat in the lecture hall, his tentacles twitching with curiosity as Miss Raya, their instructor, lectured about the enigmatic planet called Earth. The Trepan race had long considered themselves the sole Deathworlders, beings adapted to survive in the harshest of environments. But now, as Zaraon listened intently, he realized that Earth and its inhabitants might just challenge that notion. Humans, the dominant species on Earth, have managed to thrive in an environment that would be considered uninhabitable by most other races. Miss Roya began, her voice tinged with a mixture of awe and bewilderment. Their planet's temperature extremes, varied and often unpredictable weather patterns, and abundant predatory life forms would make even the most rugged of us Trepans shudder. Zaraon's fellow students murmured in disbelief, their colorful tendrils shifting restlessly. "How can they survive such a perilous world?" asked Ayla, her voice laced with skepticism. Miss Raya held up a tentacle, silencing the room. "That, my students, is precisely what we hope to uncover through our study of these remarkable creatures. Humans have not only adapted to their hostile environment, but they have also managed to dominate it in ways that defy our understanding." Zaraon leaned forward, his curiosity piqued. He had always believed the Trepan race to be the apex survivors, their hardy bodies and resilient nature honed by centuries of living on the edge of habitability. Yet, the thought of a species thriving in an even more extreme environment intrigued him. "What exactly makes Earth so inhospitable?" he asked, his voice tinged with a hint of challenge. Miss Raya tapped the screen, and an image of the planet appeared, revealing a diverse tapestry of landscapes. Earth's biomes range from scorching deserts to frozen tundras, with vast bodies of water covering much of its surface. The atmosphere itself is a delicate balance, susceptible to dramatic shifts in temperature and precipitation patterns. Zoran's eyes widened as he took in the information, and the humans survive in all of these environments. Truly remarkable. "Indeed," Miss Raya replied, a hint of a smile playing on her lips. "But that's not all. Humans have also had to contend with a plethora of deadly predators, some of which can outrun, outmaneuver, and even overpower them in sheer strength." The class erupted in a chorus of gasps and exclamations. Zaraon felt a pang of unease as he imagined facing such formidable foes without the protection of his Trepan exosuit. "How do they defend themselves?" he asked, his curiosity now tinged with a hint of concern. Miss Raya's tentacles moved as she tapped the screen, bringing up images of humans wielding strange devices. Humans have developed an array of sophisticated tools and weapons to aid their survival. From projectile launchers that can strike targets at great distances to devices that can generate intense heat or even control the elements, their ingenuity in the face of danger is truly remarkable. Zaraon listened, his mind racing with the implications. If humans could thrive in such a perilous environment and possess the means to defend themselves, what did that mean for the Trepan race and their claims of being the ultimate Deathworlders? As the lecture continued, Zaraon found himself increasingly intrigued by the human species. Perhaps they had much to learn from these remarkable beings, and he couldn't wait to uncover the secrets of their resilience and adaptability. Zaraon fidgeted nervously as the shuttle touched down on the alien landscape of Earth. The towering mountains, lush forests, and vast oceans that sprawled before him were both awe-inspiring and unnerving. This was the domain of the humans, a species he had only learned about through lectures and data screens. As the airlock hissed open, Zaraon and his team of Trepan researchers stepped out, their exosuits gleaming in the bright sunlight. Beside him, Ayla let out a soft gasp, her tentacles twitching with a mixture of fear and fascination. "I can't believe we're actually here," she whispered, her eyes scanning the unfamiliar terrain. Zaraon placed a reassuring tentacle on her shoulder. "Remember, we are here to study and learn. The humans may be formidable, but we must approach them with open minds and a willingness to understand." The group made their way cautiously through the lush forest, their senses sweeping the area for any signs of the elusive human inhabitants. Zoran couldn't help but feel a twinge of unease as they ventured deeper into the unknown. Suddenly, a rustling in the undergrowth caught their attention. Zoran and his team froze, their exosuits whirring quietly as they readied their defensive systems. A moment later, a large, furry creature emerged, its jaws agape and its claws extended. "Brace yourselves," Zoran shouted, his tentacles gripping the handle of his energy rifle. But before anyone could react, a loud, booming sound echoed through the forest, and the creature fell to the ground, motionless. Zoran and his team stared in stunned silence, their senses detecting the source of the sound, a strange, metallic device in the hands of a human. Slowly, a group of humans emerged from the trees, their faces obscured by strange coverings. Zoran felt a chill run down his spine as he realized these were the very beings they had come to study, and they were armed and ready for confrontation. "Identify yourselves and state your purpose," one of the humans commanded, his voice deep and authoritative. Zoran took a deep breath, his tentacles trembling slightly. "I am Zoran, a Tripan scientist, and we have come to learn about your world and your people. We mean you no harm." The human regarded them with a skeptical gaze, his finger hovering over the trigger of his weapon. Zoran's heart raced as he waited, unsure of what the human's next move would be. Tension hung thick in the air as the Tripan team and the human patrol faced off in the dense forest. Zoran's tentacles twitched nervously, his mind racing with possibilities. Would the humans attack, or would they be willing to parley and share their knowledge? Suddenly, the human leader took a step forward, his weapon still at the ready. "You claim to be scientists, but your presence here is a violation of our protocols. State your true intentions, or we will be forced to take action." Zoran took a deep breath, his voice calm and measured. "We mean you no harm, human. We have come to learn about your world and your people, to better understand how you have managed to thrive in this challenging environment." The human's brow furrowed, and for a moment, Zoran thought he detected a flicker of curiosity in the human's eyes. "You find our world challenging, intriguing." He lowered his weapon slightly, his stance becoming less confrontational. Seizing the opportunity, Zoran continued, "Indeed, the stories we have heard of Earth's harsh climate and dangerous predators have piqued our interest. We wish to understand how your species has adapted and flourished in the face of such adversity." The human nodded slowly, his gaze sweeping over the Tripan team. "Very well, we will escort you to our settlement. There, you can meet with our leaders and share your purpose." Zoran felt a surge of relief, his tentacles relaxing slightly. "We are grateful for your hospitality. We come in peace, and we hope to learn much from your people." As the human patrol led the Tripan team through the winding forest paths, Zoran couldn't help but marvel at the sheer ingenuity and resilience of these remarkable beings. The way they had swiftly neutralized a fearsome predator with their advanced technology was a testament to their adaptability and problem-solving skills. Ayla, walking beside him, leaned in and whispered, "Do you think they'll be willing to share their secrets with us?" Zoran considered the question, his mind racing with the possibilities. "I certainly hope so. If we can learn from the humans, it may just be the key to unlocking the full potential of the Tripan race." As they approached the human settlement, Zoran felt a growing sense of excitement and trepidation. What wonders and challenges would they encounter in this strange, yet captivating, world of the humans? The human settlement was a bustling hive of activity, a stark contrast to the serene beauty of the surrounding forest. Zoran and his Tripan team followed the human patrol through the winding streets, their senses overwhelmed by the sights and sounds of this alien civilization. As they approached a large, imposing structure, the human leader turned to them. "This is where you will meet with our council. They will hear your request and decide how to proceed." Zoran nodded, his tentacles coiled tightly around his energy rifle. "We are grateful for your hospitality. We come in peace, and we hope to learn much from your people." The human nodded, a hint of a smile playing on his lips. "We shall see." The council chamber was a grand affair, with human representatives seated around a massive table. Zorion and his team were ushered to the center of the room, their exosuits gleaming under the bright lights. One of the council members, a stern-faced individual, spoke up. "You claim to be scientists, yet your presence here is a violation of our policies. Why should we trust you?" Zorion took a step forward, his voice calm and measured. "We are indeed scientists, driven by a deep curiosity to understand your world and your people. We have heard the stories of Earth's harsh climate and deadly predators, and we wish to learn how your species has managed to thrive in such a challenging environment." The council members exchanged glances, their expressions a mix of skepticism and intrigue. Zorion sensed an opportunity and pressed on. "We come in peace, and we offer the full cooperation of the Tripan Confederation. If you allow us to study your planet and your people, we may be able to share technological advancements that could improve the quality of life for both our species." The council members murmured amongst themselves, their brows furrowed in deep thought. Zorion held his breath, silently praying that his words would sway them. Finally, the stern-faced council member spoke up again. "Very well, we will grant you limited access to observe and study our world. But understand this, any attempt to interfere with our way of life or to exploit our resources will be met with swift and decisive action." Zorion bowed his head in gratitude. "We understand, and we give you our solemn word that our intentions are purely scientific. We will respect your laws and customs to the best of our abilities." As the Tripan team was escorted to their living quarters, Zorion couldn't help but feel a sense of trepidation. The challenges of navigating this harsh and unpredictable world were daunting, but the opportunity to uncover the secrets of human resilience was too tempting to pass up. In the days that followed, Zorion and his Tripan team immersed themselves in the study of Earth's harsh environment and its human inhabitants. They marveled at the ingenuity and adaptability of the humans, who had developed sophisticated technologies to combat the planet's extreme temperatures, unpredictable weather patterns, and deadly predators. As they observed the humans in their daily lives, Zorion couldn't help but be struck by their resilience and determination. Whether braving the scorching deserts, navigating treacherous mountain ranges, or venturing into the depths of the vast oceans, the humans seemed to approach every challenge with a sense of unwavering tenacity. One day, while exploring a lush forest, Zorion and his team encountered a group of human children playing a game that involved hurling small, hard objects at each other. Fascinated, Zorion approached them, his tentacles raised in a gesture of friendship. "Greetings, young ones," he said, his voice a soothing rumble. "We are scientists from the Tripan Confederation, and we are most intrigued by your world and your ways." The human children froze, their eyes widening in a mix of fear and curiosity. Zorion sensed their unease and quickly added, "Please, do not be afraid. We mean you no harm. We simply wish to learn from you." Slowly, the children began to relax, and one of them, a small human with bright eyes, stepped forward. "You're not from around here, are you?" she asked, her voice laced with a hint of wonder. Zorion chuckled, his tentacles gently swaying. "No, we are not. But we have come to your world to understand how you and your people have managed to thrive in such a challenging environment." The child's eyes sparkled with curiosity. "Well, we have lots to teach you," she exclaimed, her small face breaking into a wide grin. And so began an unlikely alliance between the Tripan scientists and the human children. Zorion and his team were captivated by the children's boundless energy, their endless curiosity, and their remarkable ingenuity. In turn, the children were fascinated by the Tripan's advanced technology and their seemingly effortless ability to navigate the harsh terrain. As they played and explored together, Zorion found himself increasingly drawn to the human spirit, their unwavering determination, their boundless creativity, and their seemingly endless capacity for wonder. He realized that the Tripan race had much to learn from these remarkable beings, and he couldn't wait to share his discoveries with his people. As the days turned into weeks, Zorion and his Tripan team immersed themselves deeper into the world of the humans, forging bonds of friendship and understanding that transcended the boundaries of their respective species. Through their interactions with the human children, the Trepans gained a newfound appreciation for the boundless energy and creativity that seemed to define the human experience. The young humans, unencumbered by the rigid conventions of their elders, approached every challenge with a sense of playful curiosity, constantly pushing the limits of what was possible. Saroun marveled as he watched the children engineer intricate devices from seemingly simple materials, their small hands deftly manipulating the tools and components with a level of dexterity that even the most skilled Trepan technicians would envy. He listened, enthralled, as they regaled him with tales of their daring exploits, from scaling towering cliffs to venturing into the depths of treacherous caves. "You see, Zoraun," one of the children, a boy named Liam, said enthusiastically, "we humans are always looking for new ways to challenge ourselves, to push the boundaries of what we can achieve. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving, about embracing the wonders of our world and our own potential." Zoraun's tentacles coiled and uncoiled as he pondered Liam's words, his mind racing with the implications. "And what do you do with this boundless energy and creativity?" he asked, genuinely curious. Liam's eyes gleamed with excitement. "We invent, we explore, we create. Just look around you. The tools we use, the structures we build, the stories we tell, all of it is a testament to the power of the human spirit." Zoraun nodded thoughtfully, his gaze sweeping over the bustling human settlement. Indeed, the ingenuity and resourcefulness of these remarkable beings were evident in every facet of their lives, from their advanced technologies to their intricate social structures. As he prepared to return to the Trepan Confederation, Zoraun knew that his understanding of the human race had been fundamentally transformed. They were not merely survivors, but pioneers, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a relentless desire to push the boundaries of what was possible. In the days and weeks to come, Zoraun would share his insights with his fellow Trepans, urging them to look beyond their own preconceptions and to embrace the wonders of the human spirit. For in the humans, he had found not just allies, but kindred spirits, beings who, like the Trepans, had learned to thrive in the face of adversity and who held the key to unlocking the full potential of their own race.